So we are really excited to finally hold an indoor performance, Folk Songs and Frogs, on November 6th. And you have two options. You could come to the performance where we are taking all the state mandated and important safety measures to keep everyone safe and healthy, or you can stream it live from the comfort of your own home. This is going to be with a few of the woodwinds and a few of the brass players of the Arapahoe Philharmonic. And even though we've done some outdoor performances, some parking lot performances, and some restaurant concerts, this is our first back in the house concert inside at our venue, Denver First Church, and we're really looking forward to putting it on, and we hope you can join us either live or at home. The pandemic has actually given us the opportunity to play some really incredible smaller sized pieces that we would have never probably performed. The main piece on the program will be the Dvorak Serenade for Winds. These serenades and these smaller ensemble works, they're written for these really odd combinations. So normally you would have some woodwinds, which is oboes, clarinets, bassoons, in this case, no flutes on the Dvorak, and then three horns, two horns, this happens to have three horns. But Dvorak adds, to get that lower color, he adds a cello and a contrabass. So two string instruments that kind of are out of place in this woodwind extravaganza. This was a time when Dvorak essentially became an international superstar, and this piece was one of the pieces that propelled him to international fame. We have two fantastic female composers on our program with Dvorak. Jenny Brandon, who we're going to play her Five Frogs. Both the Jenny Brandon piece and the Julia Wolf piece. The Julia Wolf is on 7-Star Shoes. Both of them are deeply integrated in poetry. Even though they're based off of poetry, they're incredibly abstract and exciting works. And while they're both American composers, they couldn't be more different. On 7-Star Shoes was written in 1985, and it greatly features this kind of neoclassical sound of Stravinsky, and it's highly irregular rhythmically. For the Brandon, that was written a little more recently, The Five Frogs, and this is essentially the lifetime of a frog and how that frog could be represented by different instruments in the woodwind and brass section, the flute, the oboe, the clarinet, the bassoon, and the horn. It's taking the life of a frog as kind of an idea, as kind of an abstract idea, and really imparting profound musical meaning to it. So I think you're really going to love these two American pieces to complement the Dvorak Serenade.